did childhood become a testing ground for adult ideologies? Today I was looking at reports about paper dolls being developed through the University of Minnesota Medical School. These dolls include interchangeable body parts, removable genitalia, and are designed to help children as young as 4 discuss gender and anatomy. Now, I know some people will say that these dolls are meant to support children. They will say that they're therapeutic, and they also will say that they're educational. I see something completely different. I see adults indoctrinating ideas about gender and identity to children who are still learning how to tie their shoes, read books, and understand the world around them. Children are naturally curious. They're imaginative. They pretend to be superheroes, dinosaurs, doctors, animals, firefighters, and astronauts. That doesn't mean that they're making lifelong decisions about who they are. Childhood is a time for innocence, not for encouraging kids to question whether they were born in the wrong body or not. As a father, it doesn't sit right with me. I don't believe that the answer to a child struggling with their identity is to reinforce that idea that their body is the problem. I believe children deserve compassion, patience, and love, but they also deserve adults who help them grow into who they are, not encourage them to become someone else. Teaching children that they can change their sex or their bodies are somehow mistakes, it sends a message that I simply cannot support. This isn't about hating anyone. Every person deserves dignity and respect, and every child deserves kindness, and every family deserves compassion. But respecting people does not require us to agree with every idea or every educational approach. Parents, not government agencies, universities, or school systems, should have the primary responsibility for teaching their children about sensitive topics like sex, gender, and identity. Many Americans believe schools should focus simply on reading, writing, mathematics, science, history, and preparing children for successful lives, not introducing controversial ideas that divide communities and families. If you support these dolls, that is your right. But I also have the right to say, I don't want them in classrooms, I don't want taxpayer dollars spent on them, and I don't believe children should be encouraged to question whether they were born in the wrong body before they are even old enough to understand the lifelong consequences of those ideas. As a father, I don't want activists, politicians, or school systems encouraging my son to question whether or not he was born in the wrong body. I want him taught that his worth is not determined by stereotypes, feelings, or social trends. I want my son taught that he has value exactly how he is. Protect childhood, respect parents, and love every child. And just let the kids be kids, please.